Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Cycling Insider. In this episode of Cycling Insider, we're gonna be talking about another new bike for 2020. This time it's from Big S, Big Specialized. And I got a question about this bike from a listener of this channel, and basically he is in the market for a bike and on this certain price range, and he was viewing a lot of bikes and he saw this, so he was wondering, is it a good purchase and what's my opinion. So let's dive in, and the first thing first, if you look at the Specialized web page, is it in UK or across the pond in USA, so you'll see the full name of the bike is the Tarmac Disc Comp Ultegra Di2. Oh yes, I know, it's again a mouthful of names for the bikes in 2020 season, but that seems like a standard up till now. When we talk about the Specialized Tarmac range, this is the bread and butter of Specialized. This is what they do the best, and this is the bike that has won so many Grand Tours, and so many famous riders have used it to win Grand Tours and other big races in cycling. So absolutely a legend when it comes to road cycling, Specialized Tarmac range. And Specialized Tarmac is all about road performance. This is their top of the level racing bike, and this is all about speed and lightness. And Specialized, yes, they know how to make light and fast bikes, and also their carbon fiber frames and forks, as you already know, they offer a lifetime warranty. And again, from my experience, you don't have problems with Specialized. If something goes wrong with the frame and fork, they'll pretty much sort it out quickly. So I'm checking out first the price of the bike. Here we have 3,750 British pounds, and if you check on the US website, it will be approximately 4,200 US dollars. So definitely not the cheap bike. This is kind of upper range of bikes, but considering what you get for it, we'll see why it's an interesting bike to definitely check and test. Since Specialized has their own brick and mortar shops around the country, you can easily go there and test the bike, which is a huge advantage considering some of the direct-to-consumer brands, and also it gives you an opportunity to negotiate the price. I truly hope you can be nice with the seller, with the dealer, and they should be able to give you 10 to 15% discount on this bike. So, without further ado, let's dive into the components of the bike and let's see what you get for 3,750 British pounds retail. First thing first, the paint scheme of the bike. In UK you got two paint schemes on offer. One is this metallic berry, metallic red, absolutely beautiful, I mean, with a hint of kind of grey, and then you have this boring black on black, as I would say, which I would personally just avoid. If you look at the US market, you got another paint scheme, so they have 3 paint scheme choices. In UK you only get 2 paint scheme choices, but all in all, at least you have a choice. When I look at the components of this bike, I'll quickly start with the frame and fork. So the frame is the Specialized Tarmac SL6, which is their Fact 9R carbon, and this is a frame with a threaded bottom bracket, which is a very nice surprise from Specialized, and I truly love it. My personal best bottom brackets are always threaded bottom brackets. And the frame, of course, is ready for 12mm through axles. Fork, it's also ready for 12mm through axles, which is of course now a standard arrangement. They don't say much about the frame weight, fork weight, or the total bike weight, but again, probably with all these components on the bike, you'll be expecting something around, I'll call it about 7.5 kilograms. If you think about the professional bikes at 6.8 kilograms, well, yeah, it's a bit heavier, but you shouldn't be worried too much about that. Fork, this is again the carbon fiber fork, Specialized 10R carbon, 12mm through axle. So both frame and fork, I mean top quality frame and fork from Specialized with a lifetime warranty. As I say, If there are any problems, Specialized usually doesn't make a big fuss out of it. They will gladly replace it. When we look at the other components of the bike, as I said, bottom bracket is the Shimano's threaded bottom bracket. Top notch, absolutely no complaints here. I mean, threaded bottom brackets, I truly hope everybody should keep them. When we move on to the shifters, front mech and rear mech, everything is Shimano Ultegra, and this is an electronic group set, so Shimano Ultegra Di2, R8070 or R8050. And we have the cassette on the bike, which is also Shimano Ultegra 11-speed cassette, 1130, and this is paired with the crankset, again Shimano Ultegra R8000 5236 chain rings, and also the chain is Ultegra 11-speed. So just looking at the whole drivetrain, absolutely top notch, no cutting corners, chain, cassette, the crankset, everything Ultegra level, shifters, everything Ultegra Di2 electronic. I mean, absolutely top notch. Specialized didn't cut corner here. When I move to the braking system, we have Shimano's Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes. Again, I still consider Shimano to make the best braking systems on the market. And as quickly I can see from the photos, this should be with Shimano Ice-Tech rotors. Hopefully 160mm rotors both front and back, so I hope they didn't cut corners here. Some other components that are worth mentioning, well, the saddle is the body geometry from Specialized, their own in-house production. Usually, from my experience, Specialized makes really good saddles, but if you don't like it, it is easy to replace. The seat post is the carbon fiber seat post, 27.2mm diameter. And again, I just love carbon fiber seat post. It will definitely soak up some of the smaller road bumps. Handlebars, classical aluminum handlebars from Specialized. Stem is also, so nothing special to add here. When we move to the wheels and tires, front and rear wheel, both are DT Swiss. DT Swiss R470 disc wheel set with the DT Swiss hubs. And personally, I'm a big favorite of DT Swiss wheels. I truly appreciate that Specialized has included DT Swiss wheels on the bike. Aluminium wheel set, but at least you get a high quality wheel set included. Once when you trash these ones, it's very easy to upgrade to something better from DT Swiss family or whichever other wheel set brand you prefer. Tires on the bike are again Specialized in-house production, Turbo Pro tires, 26mm Specialized says. So I hope you can, once when you destroy these ones, you can maybe move to something a bit wider. Again, my opinion is that it's always good to have a bit more kind of softer ride on the bike. Brakes, I mentioned Shimano Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes, top notch, no complaints here. So all in all, when I look at this bike and all the components they've included, 3,750 British pounds, I mean, absolutely not cheap bike, but truly I don't have any special complaints about this bike. There was no cutting corners when it comes to Shimano Ultegra, full group set, hydraulic disc brakes, chain, cassette, DT Swiss wheels. Yes, they are basic DT Swiss wheels, but at least DT Swiss wheels, which are always top-notch build quality. And you get, of course, the very good frame from Specialized with a lifetime warranty. So I would definitely recommend you check out this bike if you are in the market for about 3,700 British pounds. And of course, don't forget to chat with your local dealer and hopefully you'll get 10 to 15% discount. So this bike could go for something like 3,300 British pounds. And currently, as I said, in US the price is $4,200 US. So I think this is gonna be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, please do subscribe. I'll be making more of these videos. And as always, I will see you soon in the next episode. Pura Vida!